Alright everyone, welcome back to the channel here for another video. You can see in front of me I have this NOCO Boost Pro GB150. It's a jump pack, little jump starter thing, I guess you want to call it that. Bought it off Amazon on Amazon Prime Day. I got a good deal. I think it was like $210. It's originally like $300 and plus. So a good deal on it. I've never used one of these, so we're going to figure out together today what it's capable of. Supposedly it can start at 7.3 with no batteries in it. We're going to put that to the test, and we'll just see how it performs and sort of what it does. Once again, never used one of these. I'd never even seen one in person, so we're going to do a little quick unbox and then we're going to put it to the test and see what it can do. Alright, let's get this little razor here. We'll cut this thing open. Here she is. Let me turn it around so you guys can see it. Fish this thing out of here. Alright, there it is. Just look on the outside of the box real quick. It claims that it can start up to 7-liter diesel engines, which 7.3 is basically right within that tolerance. Couple decimals off, but nonetheless I think it should be able to do it. 3,000 amps, and this is pretty much like the biggest one you can buy that's portable and nice and easy like this. There's one for like thousands of dollars, which I don't need that. That's a lot of money. This was, like I said, $210 I believe. I'm not sponsored by them. I paid my own money to buy this and do this review, and I'm actually going to use it a lot, so let's get this wrap undone. Okay, I just got to figure out where it opens here.
That was not right, but it should still work.
One thing I will say is this is really hard to open. This is like surprisingly hard. Okay, well, I opened it originally from the wrong end, but that's right. Ooh, here it is. There it is. Wow, that's pretty big. It's a lot bigger than it looks on the picture. It's got some foam and a little bag. Looks like a little manual. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the box. Alright, see what we got in here. It's a nice little travel bag for it, portable, so you can stow it away. Looks like we got a car outlet charger, maybe, I think this is. Yes, car outlet charger for it. Nothing else in the bag. We'll put that to the side. So basically, I think you can plug it in to your car charger and charge it that way, or you can use, I believe, this USB. Plug that right into the side, and I don't really know what this is, but we'll figure that out. Here it is, first looks. It's heavy. Got terminals here. These seem like they're really quality. Everything's heavy. Let's see if it comes charged at all. Oh, it comes half charged, so we're gonna have to charge it up. But yeah, I mean, first impressions here, it seems like it's quality built. It's really heavy. It seems durable and good. And now you got your, looks like you got your, you can charge like a phone from there, I believe. And I don't really know what this is, but I'll figure that out. You can, and then these are your imports, which would be car charger or plug it into a wall. And supposedly it has a light on it, which we'll test too, right here. And there it is. There's the unboxing. Now we're gonna put it to the test after I let it charge. All right, 17 hours later, and it is fully charged. I have it on one of these like little slow chargers. It's on this little outlet strip. To put it in comparison here, if you were to use like an iPhone, it's one of those chargers that charges it really slow and takes way longer than just a standard one that you plug into the wall. So 17 hours, I think. If I had it on a regular wall outlet, I think it's something like 11 hours or something. But not too bad because it's not like I'm using it every day. But and with that said, let's go give this thing a test and see what it's capable of doing. All right, so to start this test off, we're gonna work our way up to a 7.3. We're gonna start with this quad, Kawasaki 400. Battery's completely dead. I'll show you that. Keys on. We're gonna see how it does on this. Then we're gonna move up to this skid steer. I forget how many liters it is, but it's a diesel engine. I'll figure that out in a sec when we get to it. And then we will move on to this 7.3, dump body 7.3. We're gonna test them all with all the batteries disconnected. And I'm gonna try to not drain it too much before we get to the 7.3 so we have the best chance at getting it to start. Now, once again, I never used this product. I have no idea what it's capable of. It claims it can jump a 7-liter diesel engine up to that. So we're gonna put it to the test here and see what it can do. All right, so no battery in this one. That means it's dead. No battery, so no juice. I'm gonna hook these right up to the terminals here. I'm gonna get a good connection. All right, there we go. Now we got juice to it. We overrode the little button here. You hit that, it overrides it, and there we have that. I can crank it. All right, so this is a 1.5 liter diesel engine, little 3-cylinder, and I have the battery unhooked on here, so it's running off the power pack by itself, basically. And I'm gonna go ahead and override it here. All right, running on the power pack only, and let's see. It may not start, it needs glow plugs this machine, but let's just see if it'll even crank. That's not bad at all. That thing fired right up. Pretty surprising. Okay, now we can turn this off. And we'll pass the first 2 tests. Hopefully, I don't think it should be drained too much, but now we can move on to the 7.3 over here and see how this one works. All right, now this is the one that everyone's been waiting for to see. I put a poll out on Instagram, and it was close. 55 to 45. The 55 favoring that it can do it. So honestly, I have no idea if it can. We're gonna figure this out right now. 7.3 liter Powerstroke here, and a big F550, but it doesn't really matter what size the truck is. It's just a matter of the motor here. Battery terminals completely disconnected. I got these hooked up to this side, the driver's side, because that side goes straight down to the starter. It's got a traditional 7.3 starter on it, not the gear reduction one, so we're going to see how fast this thing can crank that starter. This side's unplugged as well. I got all the terminals unplugged so no one thinks I'm cheating here. This is a complete 100% accurate test here. We're going to see what this thing can do, see how fast it can crank it, if it can crank it at all. So there we go. Just as a quick mention, is 57 degrees here today, and this truck hasn't been started yet, and I'll prove it because I'll put my hand right here, and it's stone cold. So yeah, we'll see if it can start it up in 57 degree weather here. Let me go ahead, turn this on here. Hold this to override the battery. All right, now it's running off the pack. Go and crank this thing up and see what happens. That is amazing. That is truly amazing. Both the batteries are unhooked, as you can see. Yeah, like I said, I mean, that is something else. This tiny, I mean, in comparison to the battery, this tiny little pack to be able to start this truck that requires 2 batteries. I don't know if you ever started a 7.3 on 1, it doesn't like it, even if it's fully charged. It didn't do bad at all. And I mean, if you're in a bind or something, I'm amazed with this product here. Quite honestly, I figured 7.3, I figured it would have been able to do it, since it claims it can do up to 7-liter diesel. I didn't think the extra 0.3 would be pushing it, but I am amazed. I'm impressed, I have to say. This is definitely a top-notch product here. All right, now the question will be, can it start it again? Let's see if it can do it one more time. Not only 2, but 3. It did it 3 times. Truck is, you can hear it loping and stuff. It's not a new truck, it's an old truck. This thing's got 430,000 miles on it. The engine's been replaced, but still, you can tell it's not new, doesn't run great. Runs good once it warms up, but doesn't like to start. All right guys, now you got to see the whole test, see if it could start a 7.3, which indeed it can, really without a sweat. In 57 degree weather, at least. When it gets really cold here, I think I'm going to do another video, let's say when it gets down to like 30 or below that. We're going to see what this thing can do in the cold weather, and we'll kind of extreme test it, see if it can even do it when it gets into the teens here. I mean, if it can do that, I say hands down, if you own a 7.3, you should buy one of these, because honestly, I mean, I got this for 210 bucks, and a battery for this truck is pretty expensive alone. And if I'm in a bind and I need to get somewhere, or I need to get the truck started and I'm on the side of the road, I mean, I'll just keep this underneath my seat somewhere, and it's money well spent so far, that I could tell that it can start this thing with no batteries. All right guys, well, there you have it. Yes, it can start at 7.3. I was amazed. I really am. It's a good product. It's just a good tool to have. I mean, if you're in a bind somewhere, you're stuck on the side of the road, you just have this right in your truck, and then pull it out and then start the truck up and get to where you need to go. It'll save you a bunch of time. It'll save you money. I bought it too because when I go pick up quads and little things here and there, if they need a jump or something, I can do it. Or if even my own equipment dies and I really need it and I need to save time and get done where I need to get done, this thing can help me out. So once again, for the price of what I paid, $210, not a bad deal at all. I think retail original price, it's like 300 bucks. So I spent my own money, once again, not sponsored by them. They didn't give this to me. I bought it with my own money here, and this is an honest review of what you can see. We'll do more videos in the future too, for when the trucks get cold. It gets real cold out here. It gets down, could get down to like 10 and below. So we'll see what it can do, see if it can even do it, and that's it. If you guys like this video, definitely subscribe to King Shaka Customs on YouTube, and I will see you guys in the next video.